Yeah, come on. I'm looking at it. Let's see.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
Oh my God. 14. What on there again? Okay, put the gun. Yeah, put the gun, yeah. Put the gun. We know the gun or put the gun. Put the up. No, he's having a insurance. No, he's having. My coach. Take it like that. What? That one. Area. Some air with a. No, I can't do. Time out. Oh, it's parking. I feel. Wow. That kid got game. Oh, it's all right. Anytime get treatable more, didn't do a score. I will when my points, I'll score. That all. I do it 3 times. Can score. First. My God. I'll tell you. No, I feel. Make 3 million shots with all missing any shots. What? Them come here, but make 4 trees without taking any bad shots. Any bad shots. I can make them. Make 4 boy. Around this in the greens. Oh God, Timberwolves boy Kareem. Timberwolves, okay.
Best fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Please text the word typical along with your issue and keep up don't forget about our next fan giveaway day where all the teams will receive and Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Don't forget, bring the fist.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Reed in at center, filling out the middle. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, we're already seeing the effort on the part of MP and his teammates to beat the best of the best. The results haven't been there yet, but MP is confident in their mission. They'll have another chance here tonight.
Here's Edwards following the score by Los Angeles.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Leonard passes to the chosen one. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Randle. Here's Conley. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front.
What? No. Alright, get 3 mid-range and okay.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
The shot by Conley, no good. And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. 4-point game. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Shakes him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Clippers. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And, of course, there's Minnesota, a couple spots down.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Number 1, Los Angeles. 5th best, Minnesota.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. Outside for Harden. Pass to the chosen one. Zubac, screen. Here's the chosen one. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
I just love the ball move.
Clippers trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Here's Edwards. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped 50 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And we're getting connected right now with Shams Charania. A special report out of San Antonio. Shams, what's the latest with the Spurs?
Hey, Brian. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Conley passes to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The chosen one. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Randall. Fires the three. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Clippers trail by 6. Now here's Leonard. Check by Randall. Powell for 3. He buries it from 3. Powell's got 6.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Clark, we're starting to close in on the midway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting.
Minnesota leading by 5. They've got Joe Ingles. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The chosen one, the pass to Dunn. Here's the chosen one. Jones with a screen on Edwards. Kept alive outside Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Pass to Ingles. They set the screen, and here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The chosen one connects again from distance.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in the season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good there. Jones with some nice D. Clippers trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. It's good. The chosen one's got 9. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here is DiVincenzo. Still without a bucket. There's the triple. Outside Edwards. The 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. He's got 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Hey, expanding his range. And it's the chosen one missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And it's the chosen one missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Jones. Minnesota in the lead. Randle outside. Back to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Reed. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Grant, with the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
James Harden, he's checked in for Dunn.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Randle outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Taking it himself, Randle changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Bogdanovich passes to the chosen one. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Now here's Edwards. Last game we saw him with 32 points. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Here's the chosen one. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. The chosen one's got 10 points in the quarter.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
Reed a screen on Harden. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Whoa.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to...
Their defense just got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds. He runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ivica Zubats. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's McDaniels. Yes, it's good. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Edwards. Harden from outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
The chosen one, the pass to Zubac. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Edwards. The chosen one fires in the triple. The chosen one's got 19 points. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Conley passes to Reed. Edwards with it. Conley looking for an opening. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Bucket. And it's Randall with the assist. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Randall. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Over to the wing. Here's the chosen one. Pure from 3-point range. The chosen one's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the chosen one. 22 points for him. Pass to Leonard. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Randall. Now Conley. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Conley's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers making a change here. The chosen one, the pass to Dunn. Floats one, and the shot goes.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards has got 9 points now in the second half. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Rebound by Eubanks. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The chosen one shot is good.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's the chosen one. And he drives in. Jones with the ball. Over Edwards. Jones misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Conley. Randall on the screen. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Clippers trail by 10. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Conley. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 15 points here in the second half.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 26. Pass to Edwards. The three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his third assist of the night. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Dunn. Bogdanovich from long range. Gets the three to fall. Bogdanovich has got 10.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Edwards. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Clark is checked in for Edwards. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. With the fadeaway. And that one hits the back iron. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards.
Making a change here. Conley's checked in. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clark in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come. Looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Harden. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Edwards with it. Shoots. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Zubac passes to Powell. Zubac's screen. Here's the chosen one. Sinks the tray. The chosen one's got 15 points in just the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Harden against Conley. Takes it inside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Lots of room. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. The chosen one. The pass to Powell. Outside for Harden. Here's the chosen one. Back to Harden for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Clark. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's the chosen one. Clippers keep it alive. Another shot. The shot off that time.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Clippers trail by 17. And stolen by Edwards. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to the chosen one. Oh, he tries a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's the Timberwolves lead by 17. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And it's all from three-point range. The Clippers shooting about 43% on this one. For 3, Powell gets rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And by picking up a hard-earned win tonight, they've captured the deciding game in the season series, finishing 2-1 against Los Angeles.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And Edwards slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Three-pointer, Harden buries it from 3. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Pulls up, high post. And another basket for Minnesota.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kell.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Get the shower. Wash it off.
I ain't like even the game. Well,
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been right.
Good luck out there, MP.
You know MP came ready to play.
Starting at power forward, 6'8", number 32.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. The chosen one out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Outside, Porter. Back to Westbrook. Over Harden. Westbrook, no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting his team from distance.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season, but yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient, but patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell kicks to Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Screen by Zubac, the chosen one. And it's off from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Brown. Here's Porter. Outside for Jordan. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Westbrook passes to Jordan. 3 on the clock. Tries the spin move. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Outside, Jordan. Porter against Leonard. Jordan dishes to Gordon. Drills the three-pointer.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to the chosen one. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Powell for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Pass to Brown. Now Jordan. Now Porter, guarded by Powell, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Taking a look at New York, they've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And seeing what the Clippers are, they were billed as a team to watch. And they've had some great wins this year. And they have a real chance to continue moving up that list.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Screen by Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Hey, Kevin, as the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Spurs front office making things happen. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Clippers leading by 6. Here's the chosen one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. He can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 32 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end, really displaying incredible hustle during this run. Guys just can't keep up with him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Here's the chosen one. 5 points in the game. Los Angeles with another miss.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Sharage can't tie it up as that one misses. The Clippers in the lead. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And it's blocked. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Eubanks, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here's the chosen one. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. The chosen one's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Here's Strawther. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
4 on the clock. Here's Pickett. Off with the layup. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
What I want.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the chosen one out there with Harden. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. To the wing right side. Here's Najee. Eubanks defending. From 12 feet out. To the left side wing. Here's Pickett. He has yet to score. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's the chosen one. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the
deciding to change it up. .149 left in the first half of the game. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Gordon with it. Jones covering, and a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Porter. The 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 11. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Here's Westbrook. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gordon kicks to Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got the lead, back up to 1 now for Denver.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to the chosen one. Off target from three-point range. Into the lane. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Their defense just got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon out there with Jordan. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Harden outside. And shot on the way. Basket counts.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Pass to Brown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. The chosen one passes to Leonard. Now here's Powell. Pass to the chosen one. Screen by Leonard. The chosen one. No luck that time on the shot that wouldn't put them on top. Inside, Powell with the steal. Here's the chosen one. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Oh, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Nuggets third.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Brown. From deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Screen by Zubac for the lead. The chosen one's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Brown. Guarded by Powell. A nice shot by Brown.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The chosen one passes to Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Simmons checked in for the Clippers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gordon dishes to Porter. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Westbrook passes to Porter. Back to Westbrook. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Screen by Simmons. The chosen one's shot is off.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Here's the chosen one. That 3 off the mark.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
A nice shot by Brown. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Powell. Over to the left wing. Simmons, a screen on Porter. The chosen one. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. There's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Simmons, a screen on Porter. Here's the chosen one. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. The chosen one's got 16 points. Outside Westbrook. Floats one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Jones comes in for Leonard. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Over to the wing. Left side, Gordon. Brown, the pass to Najee. Clock is at 3. Here's Watson. The shot that time, not on target. A D by Bogdanovich. Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. He's got 16. Good, another from 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most 3-point makes in a season. Jones against Gordon. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Denver leading by 4. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Watson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Good on the bucket. Watson's got a 2nd bucket tonight. Here's Dunn. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to the chosen one. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Basket good. PG's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the chosen one. Buries it from three-point range. The chosen one's got 22 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pickett. The 17-footer. And that one is off. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with the chosen one, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the chosen one. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Strother, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's the chosen one. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now, here's Watson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2, Watson.
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Screen by Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called, Nuggets. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The chosen one's shot is off.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pickett passes to Najee. Sharge outside. Lets it go with a 3. Pickett no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. No good with the triple.
I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Harden. Pickett, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the chosen one. Fires from 18. And it's Denver with the rebound. Haji's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Strother. Here's Pickett. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. The chosen one. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I'm not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Pass to Pickett. And here's Watson. And another miss by Denver.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
To tie it up. And the rejection by Zubats.
Smart defender. Zubats understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
The chosen one's shot is off.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Saric passes to Pickett. Saric a screen on Hart. Back to Saric. And he hits it to tie the game up. Saric has got his first points of the night.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, an excellent passer, Harden, taking pride in finding an open teammate.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Westbrook kicks to Porter. Outside Gordon. Good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Screen by Zubats. The chosen one. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Leonard forces it through inside.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Gordon. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Westbrook with it. Jordan with a screen on Hart. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Harden the pass to the chosen one. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. No good from outside. Denver's got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The Clippers take possession.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Hits the three-point bomb. The chosen one's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook surveying the D. And the turnover again by Denver. Los Angeles leading by 4. Screen by Leonard. The chosen one's shot is on.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Westbrook beyond the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
He's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Screen by Zubac. The chosen one tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the paint. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's the chosen one. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often. And PJ coming through in a big spot.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try this in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game.
And the Clippers call time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was diverted on other things, I guess. Not the timeout situation for sure.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Nuggets.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted and
that off. I got the end of the game coming in and don't open tomorrow.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.